she shivers in the breeze, feverish yet weak, sweat beads on her skin, but the chill refuses to leave her body. This isn't just a cold. It is the puzzle that led Zhang Zhongjing, the great physician of the Eastern Han dynasty, to create one of the most enduring formulas in Chinese medicine, Gui Zhi Tang. Zhang Zhongjing lived through devastating epidemics. He gathered his insights in the Shang Han Lun, the Treatise on Cold Damage, a classic that still guides physicians today. In it, he observed something striking. Two patients could appear the same both with fever and chills, yet follow very different paths. When the surface was tight, with no sweating, the pathogen was trapped. That called for Ma Huang Tang a stronger formula to drive it out. But when there was sweating, even light perspiration, it meant the surface was open and the defense layer was weak. For those fragile patients, he crafted Gui Zhi Tang. This formula was not simply about easing symptoms. It was about restoring balance between Ying Qi, the nutritive Qi, and Wei Qi, the defensive Qi. The ingredients look simple. Gui Zhi's cinnamon twig warms and opens the exterior. Bai Shao white peony root preserves yin and softens tension. Shengjiang and Dazao, fresh ginger and jujube, support the middle and harmonize qi. Zhigancao honey-fried licorice root ties it all together. The brilliance is not in any single herb. It lies in how they balance one another, warming without overheating, nourishing without cloying, releasing sweat gently, but never to exhaustion. In practice, details matter. The tongue often has a thin white coat. The pulse is floating and moderate, not tight. If the pulse is floating and tight, think Ma Huang Tang instead. Gui Zhi Tang belongs to the patient whose surface is delicate, who sweats easily, and who feels unprotected rather than constrained. In modern terms, it is the formula for the fragile defense type, the person who always seems to catch colds, whose immunity is thin at the edges. Modern scholar Huang, a revered professor at Nanjing University of Chinese Medicine, describes the Gui Zhi Tang type as slender, delicate, sensitive to the weather, prone to sweating easily, sometimes anxious, or with palpitations. Clinically, Gui Zhi Tang has been used not only for early-stage colds with sweating, but also for postpartum weakness when the body is too open, for certain allergic tendencies, and even for autoimmune conditions where the body's surface barrier feels fragile. It is gentle, but it has surprising range when matched to the right patient. Of course, knowing when not to use it is just as important. If the patient has a sore throat, yellow phlegm, or other signs of wind heat, Gui Zhi Tang is the wrong choice. If there is high fever without sweating, or strong body aches with a tight pulse, it is also the wrong choice. This is not a formula for excess, nor is it a formula for heat. It is a formula for fragility for a body that needs gentle support. Over the centuries, Gui Zhi Tang became the trunk of a family tree of formulas. With Gegeng, kudzu root, it transforms into Gegeng Tang for stiff neck and upper back pain. With Fuling, poria, it becomes Lingui Zhugan Tang for phlegm and dampness. Combine it with Ma Huang, ephedra, and you have Ma Huang Gui Zhi Tang, for a stronger release of the exterior. Each branch grows from this same gentle beginning. From the epidemics of Han Dynasty China to clinics across the world today, Gui Zhi Tang reminds us of a timeless truth. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine is not force but harmony. At Eastern Herbal, our mission is to bring these classical formulas to life, not just as lines in a textbook, but as living medicine with stories, clinical pearls, and lessons that continue to guide practice today. If you would like to explore more of these stories, please like, subscribe, and continue the journey with us.